Good evening. Here is the news at 6. First, the highlights. Lagos State Task Force deploys additional motorcycles to combat one-chance operators. Inspector General Police orders restriction of movement ahead Saturday's election in Edo State. On the foreign scene, 9 people die in Israeli strike on Beirut. And in sport, World Boxing Organization's interim heavyweight champion Parker tips Anthony Joshua over British Daniel Dubios in Saturday's clash. Now the details. I'm Taiwo Baruwa. The Lagos State Task Force has intensified effort to tackle the menace of one-chance operators and traffic-related crimes by deploying additional patrol motorcycles across the key areas of the state. Chairman of the State Task Force, Adetayo Akirili, ordered the reinforcement of patrol operations on bikes, particularly in areas with high incidences of traffic robberies, which include Agege Motor Road, Fagba, Magada Expressway, Yanowuru, Oshodi Expressway, among others. Accurately said the added patrol unit will improve the agency's ability to swiftly respond to incidents, track down criminals, and create a greater sense of safety for all motorists. He urged residents to continue reporting suspicious activities to the agency through the designated phone number 0808 970 5008 or the social media handles. The Lagos State government has urged resident market men and women, artisans, non-governmental organizations, and commercial establishments to prioritize environmental cleanliness to prevent the spread of all forms of diseases. Special Advisor on Media, Olakunle Rotimi Akodu, made this known at the commemoration of the year 2024 World Clean Up Day Advocacy Sensitization Program held at the Bada community in the Oshodi Solo local government area, encouraging residents to voluntarily continue with the exercise. Rotimi Akodo described the event as a global exercise with the 2024 theme, Make Room for Life, underscoring the fact that residents should inculcate the habit. He reiterated that residents should desist from unwholesome waste disposal, as the generation of waste is an unavoidable aspect of man's existence, stressing that residents should always patronize the private sector partnership for better service delivery. Wife of the President, Oluremi Tinubu, has flagged off the Renewed Hope Initiative RHI Economic Empowerment Program for 1,000 women petty traders in Lagos State. A grant of 50,000 naira each were given to the women petty traders to recapitalize and grow their businesses. Mrs. Tinubu, who was represented by the wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, noted that the program is part of the continued commitment of the president's wife to drive economic growth towards a better life for families, especially women across the country. She said the grants are to assist women petty traders in overcoming some of their business challenges, expand their businesses, create more jobs, and contribute more robustly to the nation's economy. Mrs. Tinubu noted that her economic empowerment remains a core objective of the Renewed Hope Initiative, saying her office has consistently delivered on this promise for both women and youth across the 6 geopolitical zones to support the economic reforms of the administration of President Bola Tinubu. In a related development, wife of the president, Oluremi Tinubu, has distributed 3,000 bags of rice, of 35 kilogram rice to vulnerable groups in Lagos State through the Renewed Hope Initiative and Federal Minister of Agriculture Outreach Scheme. Speaking at the event held at the Lagos House, Ikeja, Mrs. Tinubu, who was represented by wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, stated that the initiative aims towards a better life for vulnerable families.
We also have, through our Renewed Hope Initiative, Agric Empowerment for Women, in which initially we were told to choose 20 female farmers and a token of 500 was given to these 20. And this was done across all the 36 states.
She stated that the Renewed Hope Initiative program aims to complement the economic reforms initiatives of President Bola Tinubu's administration. According to her, through the Renewed Hope Initiative program, the elderly ones have also benefited in Lagos and across the country. Meanwhile, beneficiaries expressed their heartfelt gratitude to the initiators of the program. Now to the rest of the stories. The Inspector General of Police Olukayode Egbetokun has directed the restriction of movement in Edo State ahead of the tomorrow governorship election. Egbetokun, who said this is to ensure adequate measures are put in place for peaceful, transparent and credible elections, noted that those on essential duties, including accredited media, electoral officials, ambulances and emergency responders, are exempted from the order. He also implemented a ban on all security aids and escorts accompanying VIPs to polling booths and collation centers, saying unauthorized security personnel and quasi-security outfits are prohibited from operating during the election. Egbetokun directed that special attention should be accorded to people with disabilities, pregnant women, nursing mothers, and old people, among others. President Bola Tinubu is expected to host a meeting of the Southwest region of the All Progressives Congress APC, slated for October 5 in Lagos. Speaking at a press conference in Ogba, the party's Southwest chairman, Isaac Kemeke, explained that the upcoming meeting will address key issues concerning the region in a move seen as a demonstration of the party's unity and strength. According to Kekemeke, the meeting will also focus on updates regarding recent political development in the country and strategies for forthcoming elections.
Interaction with officials of government from this zone and begin to look at ways of supporting Mr. President in his renewed hope agenda and to further encourage him in his determination to continue to work for the people of Nigeria. So it's a meeting of who is who in the leadership of the party and in government from the Southwest so that we can have some home talk.
Kekemeke also said top officials, party faithfuls and key stakeholders from the APC Southwest chapter are expected to be in attendance. He emphasized the party's ongoing effort to strengthen its political base in the Southwest and prepare for the upcoming election cycle. In foreign news now, 9 people have been killed and dozens injured after the Israeli military said it carried out a targeted strike on the Lebanese capital, Beirut. Reports say Israel was targeting Hezbollah's operations commander Ibrahim Akil, who was killed. It comes amid the latest cross-border exchange of fire, with Hezbollah launching more than 100 rockets into Israel. Earlier this week, 30 people were killed in a series of exploding device attacks on Hezbollah members, which were widely blamed on Israel. The Iran-backed group's leader, Hassan Nasrallah, vowed to inflict retribution in a speech on Thursday. In sport now, World Boxing Organization WHO interim heavyweight champion Joseph Parker has predicted that Anthony Joshua will knock down Daniel Dubois in the most highly awaited heavyweight clashes. Parker stated that Joshua's famous right punch will knock down Dubois in the 4th or 5th round of the bout. He commended Joshua's performance in his last few fights. It will be recorded that the Nigerian-born British heavyweight star defeated Parker at the Principality Stadium in 2018 to unify 3 world heavyweight titles. And that's it on the news at 6, but just before we go, stop for pedestrians at zebra crossings. You can follow us and like all of various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio 961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration partnered 2 private firms to commence training for 1,480 creative practitioners? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Task Force has intensified effort to tackle the menace of one-chance operators and traffic-related crimes by deploying additional patrol motorcycles across key areas of the state. The Inspector General of Police, Olukayode Egbetokun, has directed the restriction of movement in Edo State ahead of the governorship election slated for Saturday, September 21, 2024. We also told you that 9 people have been killed and dozens injured after the Israeli military said it carried out a targeted strike on the Lebanese capital, Beirut. Finally, in sport, World Boxing Organization interim heavyweight champion Joseph Parker has predicted that Anthony Joshua will knock out Daniel Dubious in the most highly awaited heavyweight clash on Saturday. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafolashiri. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you.